Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Green Lantern issue number 5. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, where we last left off on Green Lantern, Hal Jordan and Sinestro was captured by the Sinestro Corps, and they were put into prison. There, Sinestro created a bunch of ring constructs to give to his people, but they decided to turn on him because, well, he was kind of a bad dude back in the day, becoming a corrupt dictator and all that jazz. Anyways, in issue number 5, they try to blow him up, but just like Hal Jordan, the rings that he creates can't hurt the creators. So that means he is unaffected by the attacks of the rings he creates. He's able to bust out of the prison by using a sneaky little trick he had up his sleeve, and he was able to get Hal out. Now it is Sinestro, his people, and Hal Jordan versus his old Sinestro Corps. Will Sinestro and Hal Jordan be able to find a way to stop the Sinestro Corps before the energy runs out of the ring? Or, well, unfortunately, they need to go with a plan B and do something completely different and retreat? Well, you're just going to have to read and see. Let's go into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. Well, first and foremost, let me just say, I really like how Sinestro is being handled here. It feels as though all the Green Lantern stuff that's been done with Geoff Johns since, oh god, 2004? Almost 10 years. It's been 8 years, him writing Green Lantern. But all the stuff he's been doing with Green Lantern feels as though it's been more of an arc for Sinestro than it has been Hal Jordan. Granted, there's a lot of Hal Jordan stuff going on here. It feels more like a Sinestro arc. It feels more like his character's getting developed, which is cool. I like Sinestro. I kind of hope he stays as a Green Lantern because he's fun as a Green Lantern. He's more of an anti-hero Green Lantern, and it works out well. Uh, Great wrap up to the first story arc. And what I particularly like, and I said this before, is that the Guardians are really should be removed because they're just as much of a problem as any villain, and they're being painted off as more villains here. So it's good that they're being shown in a negative light because now they're actually bad guys. Lastly, and something I really like is, and this is a spoiler, so spoiler. Ready? Spoiler. I warned you 3 times. Carol and Hal Jordan are able to mend their relationship somewhat. And at the end, Hal Jordan kind of bursts his, lays his heart on the line for Carol, and he says, I'm not perfect, I'm impulsive, sometimes I'm absent-minded, and I know I can be a dick, but, I love you, and I know we may never work perfectly, but I want us to at least somehow work, and they rectify their relationship. And I think this is good, characters, just to take the Justice League, for example, minus Cyborg, because Cyborg's still kind of a young character in contrast to those. Like, Cyborg's been around for the 80s, where Superman, Batman have been around from the 30s. But if you look at the Justice League, I think each member of them should have a significant other in some way or form, and they kind of do. Superman has Lois, Batman has Catwoman, Wonder Woman has Stephen Trevor, Aquaman has Mira, Flash has Iris West, and then Hal Jordan has Carol Ferris. And you can say as much as you want that these characters will never get married, or these characters will never be together for whatever reason. Batman has to be a loner, Hal Jordan has to be the playboy, or whatever reason. But if you think about it, it's really only these characters that they've been around with these characters so long. It's like they're destined to be these characters. There is no one else for Superman but Lois Lane. No one else for Hal but Carol. You could say the same for Iris and Barry, Catwoman and Batman. It doesn't mean they're going to have a marriage, settle down, and have kids. I mean, God, I don't see Batman doing that, even though he definitely has kids. But the thing is those are the ones they're destined to be with, and I like the fact that they throw that in there for Hal. It works, and it's a nice, subtle relationship ending, and kind of the beginning of something nice. And a good lead up for the next story arc, which again has Sinestro as Green Lantern, so I'm cool with it. Bad. None whatsoever. Great issue, 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely recommend picking up. And the story arc ends off on a good note. So I really enjoyed the first story arc of Green Lantern. It's a fun issue, and I enjoy Sinestro as Green Lantern. Complicated character, kind of an anti-hero. So we'll see where it goes from there. So 5 out of 5, pick it up. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.